All right, again, you're guarding in the post. You have to make Klay Thompson come this way. Here's where your post dig is. It's dig, recover. But you're not forcing Klay Thompson to where you have help. What is this Blazers player doing? You don't stand in the middle of nowhere in transition. Get up and guard a body. I mean, come on. Hey, transition defense. You throw matchups out the window. Get to the nearest body right here. This Blazers player takes the ball. But we got two people guarding the ball. Nobody getting to Klay Thompson. Hey, if you're Anthony Simons here, it'd be awfully nice if you got in front of DiVincenzo and boxed out and don't just assume this layup's going in. You're just spectating, so now that happens. Okay, you have to keep your back to the baseline like this. As your player comes this way, you slide with them this way with your back to the baseline. You do not put your back to the sideline because now you are going to get beat backdoor that way. Terrible gamble by Damian Lillard in transition. Okay, stop. So Jerami Grant is trailing right here. So you need to go where the ball goes. If it goes to Klay Thompson, good. Jerami Grant's trailing and is going to help. But Damian Lillard is doing God knows what with that gamble. You don't need to play off Jordan Poole. This player needs to get beneath the three-point line, so we're closing up this gap here. Jerami Grant needs to get up the line, and this gap here is closed. But you're playing off Jordan Poole. It's like, what are you doing? There's 3 seconds on the clock on this inbounds. This Blazers player, just stay in front of this Warriors player, okay? Look at this Blazers player. You are now not in front of this Warriors player. So now you are off balance, and somehow you give up an open three. You have a double team coming right here, okay? Make this player come into this double. Look at this double. This player's doubling. So all you got to do is play up. Because if you get beat, it doesn't matter. There's a double team. The only way you get beat is if you play off. Okay, first of all, I don't get why you're just conceding this switch right here. I mean, look at the space you have to go over. Okay, fine, you switch. Then this player has to get up, level to the screener. You cannot be underneath the screener when it's Jordan Poole. We got a cross screen right here. Stop. Josh Hart needs to jam this player as he comes through this cross screen and knock him off the spot so this player can get on the other side. That doesn't happen, so this will happen. This is a down screen right here. You've got to get attached to your man and get your arms out so Klay Thompson cannot curl. You let Klay Thompson curl, so look at the space. Now Damian Lillard's off balance guarding Klay Thompson, so he can just get it and go right by him for two. Okay, especially with Klay Thompson, you cannot lean towards this down screen right here. Watch this player lean towards the down screen. So now you're cooked. And Klay Thompson is an unbelievable, obviously, with motion off the ball. So now you're done. You know you're giving up a three at that point. Okay, so the Blazers don't know how to guard down screens. Like, that is more than apparent. Stop. Right here, this player has to go over. You go over and chase with Klay Thompson. This is going up the gut. It's a terrible angle. It never works. Never, ever guard like this away from the ball with your back to the ball. Your back should be to the baseline so you're seeing the ball. And if you're seeing the ball, now you know you got to step up here and close off this gap. Stunt, recover. But you have no idea what's going on with the ball. You don't get back to the middle of nowhere in transition. This Blazers player has this gap right here. So please get out to Jordan Poole. Why are you standing in no man's land? Now you're not able to guard Jordan Poole. You're out of position. You have to keep your back to the baseline. If Jordan Poole cuts through, you cut with him with your back to the baseline. Look at this. This is not how it works. Now your back's to the sideline. Now you get beat backdoor. If you are playing the gaps, you already have to be in position. So right now, your back's not to the baseline. You're out of position, which means you're taking your feet inward. Look at how your body momentum's going inward. Now you're not getting back outward. Get down here. You got to get your hands off of Klay Thompson. Take a quarter of a step back. Just keep your hands off of him because he is going to use you using your hands to guard him. Look at this. Look how he's going to use that to create space. Okay? See that space he just created right here? So now you're done. You can't guard the screen. When you switch a screen, you have to get underneath the screener here. When you switch over the top like this, look, now this draws the second defender, and now Draymond Green's wide open. Have to be in your gap, that you cannot be hugging the three-point line. You need to be over. So when Jordan Poole comes this way, stunt, recover, dribble, picked up. But you're not in your gap. So now Jordan Poole has a driving lane he should never have. If you're Jeremy Grant in transition here, you have no help this way. So get your body angled where there's nothing but traffic of defenders. But you... All right, the Warriors are setting a stagger screen right now, so this player's got to go over the first, under the second in this situation, okay? When you go under both, stop. Look at the space that was just created because you didn't go over. So now you have no chance of coming off the second one and defending, and now you've given up numbers. This is very simple. Your closeout here should be to this way because Jordan Poole has nowhere to go this way. Why is your closeout away from where this help defender is? So the Blazers don't know how to guard cross screens. Duly noted right here, this player right here whose man is setting the cross screen has to jam Jonathan Kuminga and knock him off a spot so this player can get on the other side. That doesn't happen. Okay, so there's no reason to switch this screen because, of course, it isn't a screen. DiVincenzo fakes like he sets a screen and slips it. But if you want to slip this screen that's not a screen, then Damian Lillard better be attached to DiVincenzo so that when he comes off here and this player switches, you're immediately ready to guard. But look at Damian Lillard, way behind DiVincenzo, open three. Golden State has this ball right now. If you are Damian Lillard, you have to sprint back here, okay? You cannot stand and watch. What just happened? Cannot switch ball screen like this. Level to the screener. Ready to guard Klay Thompson when he comes off. You're not. Open three. There is certainly no reason to switch this because, I mean, how much space do you need to go over a screen? But if for some reason you're switching this, you have to communicate. You have to have attention to detail. None of which happened here.